Hello and welcome to Knowledge by Nature. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you a flip through of a new planner I picked up to use for next year. So if you're interested in this, I ask that you stick around. Welcome back. If this is your first time here, I am a homeschool mom to a soon-to-be third grader. We love all things books, homeschool, and sharing our journey with you. And if that is something that you're interested in, I would love if you consider hitting that subscribe button. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. So if you've been around very long, you may know that I have always used Purple Trail planners in the past. I really like them. I started out with an 8.5 by 11 size similar to this, and then for the last 2 years I've used this smaller version. And again, I really like this. But I recently saw that this was getting released when I was browsing Instagram, which can be so dangerous sometimes, by the way. But I came upon this beautiful planner, and it is called the Homeschool Lesson Planning Minimalist Notebook, and it is 52 weeks undated, and it is a notebook version. This is by Schoolnest is what it's called, and I actually purchased mine from Amazon, and I think I gave $18, which is an incredible deal for a planner, I think. And so I'm really excited to kind of like switch things up a little bit this year and see what I think about this. Now again, this will be for next year, so I won't actually be starting this until August of 2022, but I do know that I'm about to start writing in it, so I wanted to be able to show this to you before I did all of my things in it. If you're interested to see how I might set this up, please put me a comment down below so that I know that might be a video you would like to see. So there's two versions that came out this year. There's one that's very thick, and then there is the minimalist version. I have one child homeschooling. I need the minimalist version. The other one would be way too much for me. So I was really glad to see an option here. The cover is just gorgeous. It is so beautiful. And this is our cover sheet here. So we have our homeschool lesson planning. You have a little section where you can write your school week here. Here it has what your planner includes. Our planner includes blank grid pages, 12-month calendar, field trips, attendance tracker, classes, curriculum overview, book list, curriculum progress tracker, 12 undated monthly calendar pages, 52 weeks of goals, notes, and a schedule layout, and then a weekly lesson plan grid. I don't think I really mentioned this at the beginning, but this is kind of like a bullet journal sort of situation as far as a planner goes. So it is very different from what I have been using in the past. On this blank grid pages, we have this blank square label right here that you could title this to be whatever you want, and you have a few of those pages. Then we come over to the blank calendar. So again, you can set this up whatever month you want and start it and end it however you please. And then on this side is a section for field trips. Then we have another blank grid paper, which has the label section here if you wanted to add it, and then your attendance. So you have your month that would go along the top, and then we have a 1 to 31 on the bottom, and then a section for the total on the bottom. Now you have one section for attendance on this minimalist version. So if you had multiple students that were maybe on a different schedule from one another, you might want to be able to add in an attendance here. For me, this is all I need, so it's perfect. Then we have a section for classes where we're seeing this like bullet journal style banner here. And then over it on this next page is the curriculum overview. So if you wanted to write language arts and then the curriculum that you're using, or math and the curriculum that you're using, you have quite a few pages for this where I think multiple students would definitely work in this sort of format here. We have the book list sheet that I think is really cute. So you have 2 columns of book list, and then you have the little book spines that are going all the way along the bottom. You have multiple pages of this, which is really nice because I do anticipating needing most of these pages. So that is really nice that multiple pages of this are included. Something that I haven't really utilized in the past, but I think would be really handy to have a quick view of is a curriculum progress. So right here, I could write all about reading and mark off each lesson that we do. And that way I know how close we are at a glance. So this is kind of neat. And I think it's something I probably will enjoy incorporating this year. And you have quite a few pages of the curriculum progress also, blank graph, and then you have your month of the and then you have your view of a month here. So again, whatever you start your calendar at, that is there. And I believe all 12, yes, all 12 go back to back. So you have your whole yearly month at the beginning here with a blank grid on the side. So you could definitely like make notes about whatever this month is if you wanted to do that. Then we come to a weekly schedule. So it says this week, weekly goals and notes. We have a bunch of little boxes that can be checked off with little dotted lines. This is all graph section, and then we have a schedule that can be built over here. So this could really be incorporated any way that you want. Again, bullet journal style, so you can customize it to whatever you would like. Then you roll over into your weekly plan. Again, wonderful that it's completely customizable, whether you want to go vertical or horizontal, you have that option here. So if you want to put Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday on this side, or if you want to do the days of the week up here, you can decide. And then I'll get this really close so that you can see that there actually are like little boxes that you could check if you wanted to. So that opens that up a little bit for customization also. Now, the main difference between this minimalist planner and the big one is, I believe, following the weekly page, you have daily pages. It could be that the daily pages come before. I can't remember for sure because I did look at it. But for the minimalist version, there are no daily pages. Again, I don't think I need that. I think this is going to suffice for me because I have one homeschool student. I think everything's going to be able to fit here. And then it follows again in this same order all the way to the back. So all of this is going to be the weekly page and the weekly plan, the weekly page and the weekly plan, and the weekly plan. So you have this for 52 weeks. Now in the very back, now at the end of your 52 weeks, there is a few extra additions to the planner. End of year wrap up, what went well, focus for next year, which this is really awesome. I've kind of made this myself in my current planner so that I've like chunked out this went good, this didn't go so good, and that way I can look really good for what I might want to roll over for the next year and what I'll definitely not move over for the next year. You have actually 4 pages of this wrap up, which is nice. So if you didn't need these, again, bullet style journal. Put little pictures or little memories of the year. You don't have to specifically do this. You can just white this out, put a sticker over it, put a picture. And that's what I'm kind of planning to do, is make this kind of a yearbook also. That way we can look back and enjoy. Then we have our thank you for purchasing, the Schoolnest.com. Be sure and follow her on Instagram if you're not, because she's got some really awesome little notebook options too that I may have to snag. And then you have one blank piece of paper and pretty much 2 blank pieces of paper in the back. And again, the beautiful cover. Now, if this is something that might bother you, I have seen multiple people that are going to go get their spine cut at like an office store and have this coil bound or disc bound. Lots and lots of options. You wouldn't have to just leave it like that. I've heard that it's very inexpensive to do that. Personally, I think I'm going to leave it like this because I think I'm going to like writing in it. This year I'm using the Hobonichi for my personal planner, and it is a notebook style, and I'm loving being out of the rings actually. So I think I will probably leave as is for this year, but I think it's beautiful. I cannot wait to get into it. If you have any questions or comments, please put them down below and let me know if you want to see how I might set this up. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please consider doing that, as I'm about to have a lot of new curriculum coming up, as I have purchased almost everything for the year, including my planner. Have a great day, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!